Hi guys, happy Lionsgate. I am Janine Harry. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate that so much. Now, I'm not going to go into a discussion regarding what Lionsgate is or offering any type of explanation because I know that I'm speaking to a specific collective and you guys may know exactly what Lionsgate is all about. But the shadow is that you may be focused on the commercialized aspect of Lionsgate only, much in the same way that we focus on the commercialized aspect of Christmas or Easter and so forth. However, we are always reminded to remember the reason for the season. And when it comes to these beautiful cosmic events, the reason for the season can be quite subjective, and for me, today, I am once again reminded of the importance of embracing whatever comes up, and that regards my emotions, embracing whatever emotions decides to arise within me. And today, surprisingly, the emotion was anger. Yes, you heard that correctly. Anger. And I was quite surprised that anger decided to come up because throughout this week, as the portal was opening, I was experiencing these beautiful heightened states in which I was receiving some great realizations and some great alignments and so forth. So I was quite certain that, hey, on Lion's Gate, things are going to start with a beautiful bang. But that was not the case at all. I woke up feeling quite angry and moody, and surprisingly, I started feeling angry about things that had happened, like what, 2 years ago. And then all of a sudden, collective anger came up and ancestral anger came up. And I was like, wow, okay. This is my reminder once again of how important it is to hold space for our emotions, to hold space for our shadows. Now, most often people think that when you are doing the work of holding space for your emotions, it is simply just an individual experience in which the person doing the work is the only one benefiting from the work. But what needs to be understood is that when these emotions comes up, it's not solely just your emotions. You are also feeling the emotions that have been encoded in your DNA. And these emotions are encoded in your DNA because these emotions are also the emotions of your ancestors, your lineage, your family, your parents, your siblings, your aunts, and your uncles. So essentially, when you are sitting with your emotions and transmuting these emotions and detoxifying yourself from the density within you are also essentially clearing the way for those who came before you. What's happening is that you are feeling the emotions that your ancestors could not feel. You are speaking truths that your ancestors could not speak. You are able to do the things that were not able to be done by those who came before you. And this doesn't mean that our ancestors and those who came before us were not strong enough to do the work. It just means that they were never given the space to show the emotions. They may have been silenced in many ways, but we are so thankful today that we have all these resources, all these tools and tips, and all these things at our disposal to assist us in being way showers, to assist us in taking the baton and walking forth and being the light bearers and doing the work that our parents could not do, doing the work that our ancestors could not do, clearing our lineage, as so many people say, healing generational traumas. So today is just one of those days where I am just super grateful that I get to be in a space of my life where I am so brave to want to feel my emotions instead of demonizing my emotions, numbing my emotions, and suppressing my emotions. No, I am so brave enough to want to feel my emotions, to want to understand my emotions, to want to get into this space of wholeness in which I know that each and every part of me, that entails each emotion, needs validation. It needs to be attended to. It is worthy of validation. It is worthy of being attended to. So, today, as we also focus on the commercialized aspect of Lionsgate, such as the importance of manifestation, setting forth our goals and projects, maybe also be reminded that sometimes these commercialized aspects of Lionsgate also can become a trap. Because how many times don't we hear of people who bury themselves in their work, in their projects, in their goals, simply as a way of disregarding the emotions or distracting themselves from the emotions? So, yes, as much as we can use this beautiful cosmic event to focus on our manifestations and the things that we want to achieve for our lives, we also need to remember that our emotions will also exist or coexist alongside all it is that we want to do. So we cannot ignore our emotions, we cannot ignore what decides to come up. So today, just know that whatever you are feeling, whatever you are brave enough to sit with, you are not just doing this for yourself. You are doing this for your entire lineage. You are doing this for the collective. We are all interconnected, and when one person makes a certain change within their family, within their lineage, it sends ripples out into the universe, and you will never even be able to comprehend the ripples that are being sent out because the human mind cannot comprehend the magnitude of shadow work, the magnitude of actually sitting with one's emotions. But please know that when you validate your emotions, when you are able to give yourself the space to not just feel better, but to also feel, you are sending ripples out there. You are making changes, not just for yourself, but for all those people who came before you, for all those people who were not brave enough to do the work that you are doing. So today I'm wishing you a beautiful Lionsgate portal. May you take this opportunity to show yourself and others so much compassion and to hold space for whatever comes up today. Remember, you are so loved and you are so worthy and you are so brave enough to do this. So I'm wishing you an amazing cosmic day. May you experience some beautiful alignments. And if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel and refer to whoever you think might need to see it. But I'm sending you right now so much virtual hugs and so much cosmic love. Till next time, much love.